party, what's that sound? It's a musical car. It's the hit sensation across the nation with an up-and-coming star. You see me riding every day, I'm never too far. It's just musical car.
Hey there, welcome to Jeff's Musical Car. This week I have Prince Edward Island singer-songwriter Ashley Condon. Thanks for coming along.
This is a unique and first-time experience,
All
I have
right.
to say, Jeff, so thanks for having me.
No problem. So can you tell me a bit about your music career? Because I know it's almost been 10 years since you first laid music down.
Has it really been almost 10 years?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't doing the math, but yeah. I've put out 2 full-length records and an EP, which is probably what you were thinking of.
Yeah, 2007.
I've Got This Feeling, 2007. And that was actually intended to just kind of be like a little demo that I was going to use to promote myself, and then it turned out so great that I was like, oh, I'm gonna sell this and kind of use it as an EP, and then that was sort of the
springboard
of it all. And I guess it was just like a year or two after that I was living in Ontario, and I decided to move back to the East Coast. Back to my home of Prince Edward Island, well, via Halifax.
Yeah.
And then I made another record in Halifax with a dear friend of mine, Joel Hunt, who now plays with Old Man Ludiga.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool. And then I met my current partner, Ken, and we made our way back to PEI, and then that's where I made my record, This Great Compromise. Well, I didn't make it in PEI, but when I moved to PEI, I recorded that record up in Ontario with David Francie as producer.
A lot of name drops here.
Yeah, a little bit of name dropping. That's what I'm all about.
Yeah.
And yeah, things have just kind of been slowly climbing and slowly getting better, and just really, really grateful to get to do what I do and still sustain myself doing it.
No, for sure.
To some degree.
So, what song are you going to play for me today?
I think I'm going to play one of my signature numbers.
Yeah.
That's become kind of an anthem for me. Speaking of moving back to PEI, I wrote this just before I moved back, and it's about moving to the country, which we're not in the country right now. We're in the beautiful city of Moncton, but we'll imagine we're back in the country when we sing this one.
Yeah, we've all been to PEI.
We've all been to PEI, yeah. This is called Going to the Country.
All right.
Everything's changing, and life's rearranging. I'm going to the country, maybe have me, baby. It's funny how I never knew what it would look like till I met you. Now we're going to the country to start anew. We can have a garden, a little place to put our hands in. I'll start pickling like my grandma did, and I'll take up baking. You can start making all of those things that you keep saying, 'cause everything's changing and life's rearranging. I'm going to the country, maybe have me, baby. It's funny how I never knew what it would look like till I met you. Now we're going to the country to start anew. You can have a wood pile, I'll have a clothesline, and we'll have a fire every night down by the riverside, and all through the evening we'll be singing hallelujah to our home. 'Cause everything's changing and life's rearranging. I'm going to the country, maybe have me, baby. It's funny how I never knew what it would look like till I met you. Now we're going to the country to start anew. So baby, when I'm lonely, I know that you'll hold me and tell me a story of how we'll be fine. Then you can take me down to the sea. We'll stand hand in hand silently, 'cause everything's changing and life's rearranging. Going to the country, maybe have me, baby. It's funny how I never knew what it would look like till I met you. Now we're going to the country to start anew. It's funny how I never knew what it would look like till I met you. Now we're going to the country to start anew.
That was awesome.
Thanks.
I really like the use of harmonies in your album too. It sounds awesome. Is that something that you've always been a fan of?
Harmony, yeah, big time. Yeah. On This Great Compromise. Yeah. It was interesting because a lot of songs we didn't end up using as much harmony as we thought we would, but where we did use it, it was just sort of like delicately placed. Yeah, because I think it's easy to just kind of do a lot to a record, and I know David really sort of. One of his mandates is to really, less is more and really strip things down. So it was really, really neat to work with him.
Yeah, your albums really go side by side, and I guess it makes a lot of sense for you guys to be touring together as well. Yeah,
it's a good fit, and we get along extremely well, and we joke around a lot on stage, and people get a kick out of us. We're kind of like. We like to pick at each other a little bit.
His backing band actually backs you, is that right?
Yeah, on This Great Compromise, and they may get up and play a song tonight with me if they so should feel like it. But yeah, I love those guys.
That's great.
Great, yeah.
So, what would you say was one of the best experiences you've had, like just in music so far? Do you have like anything in particular, or is it just the whole journey?
Well, the whole journey has been pretty amazing. I mean, it's hard to really pick one moment because so many moments lead you to where you are and kind of where you're at in your career. But definitely making that album with David was a huge highlight for me. Writing with David has been, I'm a major fan, and
he's one of the best. So.
Yeah, he's one of the best songwriters, and so doing that was pretty amazing. I mean, there's been definitely times where I've played big stages at festivals where I've just felt like, oh wow, this is amazing, like to 1,000 people or 2,000 people, and but I think
those wow moments, people singing along to your songs. Yeah,
really. I think the moments that have really stuck out for me too are those sort of quieter moments after the show when someone comes up to you and says, that song that you wrote, it really, this is how it impacts me, and it really helped me get through a hard time, and I lost my mom, and that song you wrote about your mom, and I find that those are the highlights a lot of the time. It's
that's what it's all about.
Exactly. It's like you spend all this time and put all this energy into like being out and touring and writing music and recording music, and really you're doing it so that someone comes up to you and says, hey, that song really affected me, and so everything kind of coalesces in those moments, I find. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's great. Well, I wish you best of luck, and thanks for coming along for a spin.
Thanks, this was awesome.
And hopefully we'll see you back in Moncton a lot. Yeah.
It's like being a baby in a car. It's like put you to sleep, but I just feel really at ease.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I'll bring you around just to play music for me all day.
I'm into it.
Yeah. All right, well, that's Ashley Condon. If you see her in your city or town, be sure to go check out the show. And there's lots of stuff to check out online from her as well. So that's it for this episode of Jeff's Musical Car. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.